your home for in-depth motorcycle reviews, two-wheel tech talk, and the latest updates from the world of motorcycling. Today, we're diving into a bike that has stood the test of time, loved by beginners and seasoned riders alike, the 2026 Yamaha TW200. The TW200 has always been a quirky yet capable dual sport, and this year, it gets a modest but meaningful refresh. Let's explore what's new, what's the same, and why the TW200 continues to be one of the most approachable and enjoyable bikes on the market. A legacy of simplicity and fun. The Yamaha TW200 first hit the roads and trails in 1987. Since then, its formula has remained largely unchanged: a small displacement, lightweight dual sport with fat tires, a low seat height, and bulletproof reliability. The TW200's charm lies in its simplicity. It's never been about big power or high-speed performance, it's about going anywhere, slowly and confidently. The 2026 model doesn't reinvent the wheel, but rather, it refines the legacy. Yamaha knows its audience, and the TW200 community thrives on nostalgia and practicality. Riders love it for camping trips, rural commuting, and light trail exploration. So instead of a total overhaul, Yamaha continues to embrace its minimalist roots while making just enough updates to keep it fresh. Design and ergonomics: a classic with subtle tweaks. The design of the 2026 TW200 sticks to its retro roots. The round headlight, wide seat, and square gas tank remain. However, Yamaha has introduced new color options and graphics, giving the bike a fresh look without compromising its throwback charm. For 2026, you'll find options like desert sand, forest green, and a limited edition retro blue and white combo inspired by the original 1987 model. Ergonomically, the TW200 continues to be one of the most approachable motorcycles out there. With a seat height of just under 32 inches and a curb weight around 280 pounds, it's manageable for riders of all sizes. The wide, flat seat and upright handlebars provide a comfortable riding posture for short commutes or long trail days. Engine and performance: still a trusty thumper. Under the tank, the 2026 TW200 continues to use the same air-cooled 196 cubic centimeters single-cylinder engine. This SOHC 2-valve motor delivers around 16 horsepower and 11 pound-foot of torque. That might not sound like much, but it's more than enough for urban riding, fire roads, and off-road trails. The engine remains carbureted, yes, even in 2026. While many bikes have long since switched to fuel injection, the TW200's old-school carb is part of its identity. It's simple to work on, reliable, and widely understood by backyard mechanics and off-grid adventurers alike. This year, however, Yamaha has made minor internal tweaks to improve thermal efficiency and reduce emissions, keeping the bike compliant with ever-tightening regulations. You likely won't notice a performance change, but the engine does run a bit cleaner and cooler on longer rides. Transmission and gearing: unchanged but capable. The 5-speed gearbox returns unchanged, offering smooth and predictable shifts. The gearing is low, especially in first and second gear, which is ideal for climbing hills, crawling over rocks, or navigating tight technical terrain. On pavement, you'll find yourself clicking up into fifth quickly, but that's part of the charm. The TW200 isn't made for freeway cruising, it's happiest between 30 and 55 miles per hour. Beyond that, vibrations increase and the limits of its engine become clear. Still, for most local rides, backroad touring, and trail work, the gearing remains perfectly suited. Suspension and ride quality: more comfort off-road. One area where Yamaha has made a meaningful update is in the suspension. While the front telescopic forks and rear monoshock look similar, both have received revised damping and slightly increased travel, up by about 10 mm. It's not a radical change, but it improves ride comfort and control on rocky trails and uneven terrain. For heavier riders or those carrying camping gear, the new suspension tune makes a noticeable difference in bottoming resistance and rebound stability. It also improves the bike's manners on washboard roads and moderate jumps. Though it's no full-on dirt bike, the 2026 TW200 feels just a bit more sure-footed in rough conditions. Fat tires: the TW200 signature. Of course, the standout feature of the TW200 is still its massive tires. The front 130/80-18 and rear 180/80-14 tires remain the same, offering flotation, grip, and unmatched stability on loose terrain. These tires make the TW feel like a two-wheeled ATV at times, allowing you to tackle sand, mud, and gravel with surprising confidence. They also contribute to the TW's slow-speed control and beginner-friendly nature. While they do create some drag on pavement and limit top speed, they're a key part of what makes the TW200 so lovable and unique. Tech and features, minimal by design. True to form, the TW200 remains a tech-light motorcycle. There's no ABS, no ride modes, and no digital dash. The analog speedometer and odometer continue their reign, joined by a basic neutral light, turn signal indicator, and high beam light. Yamaha has added one small modern touch for 2026, a USB charging port mounted near the handlebar. It's a simple addition, but useful for powering a phone or GPS on longer rides. That's about as high-tech as the TW gets, and that's exactly how fans like it. On-road versus off-road, where it shines. On pavement, the TW200 is friendly and predictable. It's not fast, but it handles tight corners and urban traffic with ease. Its fat tires soak up potholes and poor road conditions, making it great for city riders who occasionally wander off the beaten path. Off-road is where the TW200 shines. Its torquey engine, low gearing, and wide tires allow it to handle trails that would challenge many other dual sports. It's not built for speed, it's built for exploration. Whether you're picking through rocks, carving through soft sand, or climbing a loose hill, the TW delivers a steady and forgiving ride. Who is the TW200 for? The 2026 Yamaha TW200 is perfect for new riders, off-road beginners, and experienced motorcyclists looking for a simple, low-maintenance second bike. It's ideal for ranchers, campers, and adventurers who value reliability and ease of use over high-tech features or highway power. It's also a favorite among RV owners and overlanders, thanks to its low weight and compact size. The TW fits easily on hitch racks or inside toy haulers, making it a go-to tool for exploring off-grid destinations. Pricing and availability. For 2026, the Yamaha TW200 sees a modest price increase, with an MSRP around $5,199. Still, that's one of the most affordable dual sports on the market. It remains a budget-friendly entry into off-road riding, with the kind of reliability that lasts decades with basic care. Dealers are expected to receive the new model by late fall 2025, with most locations having units on the floor by early 2026. Given the TW's cult status, early units may sell out quickly, especially the limited edition colorways. Final thoughts, still the king of its niche. The 2026 Yamaha TW200 doesn't try to be something it's not. It's not fast. It's not high-tech. It doesn't have advanced suspension or electronic rider aids. What it does have is character, dependability, and a go-anywhere attitude that's almost impossible to find elsewhere in today's motorcycle market. For riders who value simplicity, capability, and a unique riding experience, the TW200 remains a gem. It's a living fossil in the best way, still relevant, still fun, and still completely its own thing. Thanks for watching, subscribe to Bike Future. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Yamaha TW200. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more bike reviews, dual sport comparisons, and motorcycle tech content, don't forget to subscribe to Bike Future. Let us know in the comments, have you ridden a TW200? Are you planning to pick up the new model? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Ride safe, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.